Welcome to the History Hunter, and welcome to another little adventure with the World War II time frame. It's me and Eagle Eyes out, and what the heck are we doing? We are going up a lot of stairs here, but why? Well, come and join us and we'll show you why. It's gonna be absolutely a very special little adventure. Yes, that is some great German Kriegsmarine artifacts found at the different positions. But now, let me tell you something. Just want to enlighten you a little bit. We are at the German Kriegsmarine Flakabteilung. This is a Navy anti-aircraft gun position that the Germans had. Was about 440, 160 guys here. We didn't know this. We are now hiking up this place here. This used to be a huge German camp. We didn't know that. Even though we went right through it, we didn't even consider it having been a camp, but it was. And on the top here, well, I can tell you, we didn't find any of this, but we were told a story by the elderly gentleman to go out and find the house. And we're thinking about the house, what is that? And he said a short story about Germans being up there, blah, blah, blah. And then boom, off we went and we tried to find the house. But it turns out there are tons of different features up there, and that'll be another story, but that is the background of this. One special story that is here also is, boom, Bismarck actually moored up here on the outside. The ocean is like here. This is the anti-aircraft gun position protecting a very special investment they had in this area, blah, blah, blah. But the Bismarck was actually moored up here. And one story is that the commander and a lot of the higher ranking officers wanted to go up to the high vantage point of this place to take photos of Bismarck. And I've actually seen photos of Bismarck from this position. And it's such an incredible thing to be up there, knowing that once upon a time, the highest ranking officers were brought up there and they sat down, had a drink, and then took photos of their beloved vessel. And well, I don't know what to say. It's just amazing. All right. Give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a comment, watch the videos in full. If you do that, you will definitely help us out to reach more targets and more projects. And I can promise you we have hundreds of videos for you to enjoy. So check them out in our kind of library and you'll definitely find something of interest there. But the best thing is, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment and watch the videos in full. Now, let's go out and find out what this place had in store for us this day. Eagle Eyes is behind me. He is warm, he is sweating. So am I, but I said, this thing here, we just have to see it because there's nothing like it. Absolutely nothing like it. And I think I can mean that with 100% sincerity, because look where we are. We are in the freaking nowhere, and in nowhere, that's where it all starts. Germans had some very special plans with this position here, and we are going to figure out what the heck is going on. Sometimes the Germans wanted to put a lot of distance between their war activity and the civilians, and somehow I have a little feeling of that is just what they did here. Because this is absolutely ridiculous. It's so far up the mountainside. But we really want to find out and see if we can locate this position and maybe get to know a little bit more of what took place here. But if they put something up there, I don't know what, but that must have taken a lot of work, to be honest. The Atlantic Wall fortification line runs from the top of Scandinavia to the bottom of France. Consists of tens of thousands of structures. And did I just find one? Freaking A, I did. There is something going on right there in the forest. Don't tell me that is a bunker. Nevertheless, the Germans placed tens of thousands of structures up on the coastlines, and some of them are so easily accessible. You can just Google Earth and you can almost drive through Google Earth right to it and see it by Google Views. These, I can promise you won't be able to see any of them. And that's what we want to do. We want to show you the special features, the special positions that nobody sees or knows about. And that is one of these places. And are we lucky that there could be something special there? I'm going to try and go down there. But the major little feature is still way up here. So probably going to take us a little time to get there. The landing wall was all about creating and covering. First you create whatever you need it to be there, and then you try to hide it. And if this thing here has got something to do with that, well, they really did a good job, because this thing here is insanely hid in the terrain here. But I don't know if that is a baracke foundation or what it is. It's definitely something put up here by the Germans, for the Germans. What is that? This looks to be, there's a little staircase here, right there. So we're going to step in that, and then boom, we are on this little thing. It's most definitely not a bunker, but that just shows you how insane they thought. There is actually, what the hell? Holy cow. There's actually a cavity underneath here. So is this a water reservoir? I couldn't tell you. But holy cow, look where we are. There is nothing here. And then they put that structure up here. Wow, we're going to continue up to the top. And I can't wait to see if we can find that thing, which I've seen by aerial photos. Should be up there, but it's huge. It's massive. So let's see if we can find it. You know, we're on this incredible road trip, finding World War II history here and there and everywhere. And yesterday I paced 16,000 steps, almost the same as Eli's did. He did a little bit more. So there's a lot of work involved, to be honest. So we really do hope that this thing pays off. And if I'm right, we are heading in that direction, and I just can't wait to find out what that thing is. Suddenly something interesting. I do see the clues of the German activity, but this isn't it. There is something even crazier here. But this is definitely what I think used to be a baracke, a barrack foundation. So, caved in here. Let's check out here. There's something down there. I'm going to check out that. Wow, yeah. This is definitely a German baracke in the middle of the forest, but this is not the structure. We didn't even know that this thing was here. Wow, you can see
it's hot today.
German soldiers and officers, they stepped up here, and then they were in their home, away from home, right in here. Today it's just trees and stuff, but it could very easily have looked something like this. Yeah, and this would be their safe haven. And I'm trying desperately to think about what happened here, because I really don't know. But I can tell you for sure that this was a big barrack. I think mess hall in combination with sleeping quarters, maybe for officers. I'm not too sure. We saw the smaller one further down, so that could be a forposten or a little guard position down in the valley. Oh, this is brutal, just brutal. Oh my goodness, what the heck? I can see it too. Holy cow. There is a huge structure on the top there. And you see all these steps here? They put them here to make it easy to transport themselves up and down the hillside, the same steps you saw further down in the valley. And something's been going on there. I'm guessing they had a baracke here. But holy cow, what did we find now? There is something really, really big up there. Holy cow, look at the size of that thing. Wow. What is that? You want to see it? We're going to do this section in black and white so you can get a feeling of what it could have looked like, because this is amazing. And how come it's special? Well, it actually has a concrete roof. And I've never ever seen that before. Staircase are still there. And let me see. Yeah, there's a lot of graffiti crap. But holy cow, this place is so big. But why did they create this incredible, huge baracca here? To hide? No. Must have been something special they did up here. I have a little theory, but I'm not sure. Be very careful here. Oh wow. This is something special. I have never seen a baracca with a concrete roof. And that is very exciting. I think that is actually must have been a lookout position. Or could it be an anti-aircraft gun actually on top? Yeah, perhaps you can get up there. No ammo pockets, no nothing. So, I'm guessing.
Look at the view.
Look at this place here. Holy bananas. And someone did a lot of work trying to get these bricks down. They're probably just laying down there. Yeah, they're just laying there. Someone tried actually to rip it down, but you can't. It's concrete. Oh, wow. This is incredible. And you believe where we are? This is like a 360-degree view of everything here. And also, there is the ocean. All of that is the most important kind of criteria for the Germans here. They wanted to be able to keep track of everything out here. And that's what I think this place could have been. Some said there was a radar up there. Some says there was a DORA radar. Some says it was an antenna array. Some says it was an anti-aircraft gun. Nobody can actually say 100%. It can't be an MG. It's much more important than that. Nobody has so far told me exactly what this place is. And I doubt that anyone will. And I wonder, was there ever a huge window here to look out? This is absolutely, absolutely amazing. It's just there's a hole here, okay? There's a hole in there. And there used to be separated rooms here, you can see that. These are separation. This is the hallway going in. And there are actually holes in the floor. That could have been for piping, toilets and stuff. But that position on the top, that is pretty exciting, to be honest. Let's go and have a look at it from the outside. It is just like a dinosaur out here. And that's where my question starts. Why this incredible signal sending massive structure on the top of a hill where there are no other houses? This would have stand out so much, but I guess they could have camouflage painted it and had camouflage canvas on top and all of that. But why this huge, humongous structure, which could probably be pretty easy for people or the Allied to spot? I mean, the closest thing that I heard that kind of matches what I see, some says it was a Flugmeldeplatz. That means that they had this location here to be able to tell if there were enemy aircrafts coming in. But to doing that, they needed a radar. And this is untouched, not been massacred with graffiti and crap, so that's beautiful. So some says it was a Flugmeldeplatz, and that means they must have had a radar here somewhere, antennas. Some said it was actually a experimental antenna array position, which they actually built very late in the war and managed to have totally secret for quite a long time actually. But then again, who am I to say? I'm just kind of referring to what's available out there. But I have to say, they took the time to get the concrete, the brakes, smoothing it out, put it up on top of the highest mountain where it would be so visible, because all of this forest would not have been there. It would be absolutely clean cut, everything here. So that is why I'm so amazed to see that they actually put it here. Why? That is on the top. My guess would be actually a anti-aircraft gun position, and I think this would probably, without being mythical or anything like that, I think this was just a other way of doing it, putting in a lot of guys up here, don't having to do so much to spread out 10 barracks. Put everything here, a lot of electronics, maybe radars, antennas, communication, and that was to protect themselves with the anti-aircraft gun position on the top. And they basically just found out, we'll do it in bricks, concretes, drag it up here, and then we have this formidable position. And I think it had this to do about being a Flugmeldeplatz, early warning aircraft attack position. That's my best guess, but you know, that could be wrong. Yes, this place, this location is just oozing of mystery. And you know, we did find the house somewhere, someplace up here, I think. And just look at all of that, what we found afterwards out there. And the huge German camp, it's still there. Just kind of converted to newer time frame stuff. But it's absolutely crazy to know that we actually passed through all of this and we didn't even know it. And did we know that Bismarck was more right outside the door there? No, we didn't. We didn't have a clue. That is what's so great about history and history hunting. You never know what you're going to find. And this is a proof of it. We don't know even now today what's there. But we will definitely work hard to present more to you later. And I can kind of give you a little, well, I'm not sure what I should say this, but nevertheless, there will be a massive surprise when it comes to 20mm anti-aircraft guns. That was at that position, and I think you will love that. But nevertheless, been fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Wasn't that kind of huge things discovered this time, but that's how history is. One day you have full control of what you're doing. Next day you haven't got a clue of what's going on around you. And today proved it. But we will be back with vengeance, and we will never surrender. And we will find the complete story of this fantastic German Kriegsmarine Flak-Abteilung position. Well, as I said, give us a thumbs up, a like, comment, subscribe. Do the good stuff to help us out, and we'll be able to do more. Until next time, please stay safe, keep smiling, and we'll definitely see you later.